Now, what we want to do first is unpack all the material, lay it out, check it against our instruction manual, and make sure we have all the parts that they call for. Now, that doesn't mean you're ready to go yet, because sometimes, like reinforcements for certain type doors and stuff, are not supplied with garage door openers. So I would advise laying this stuff out a day or two before you plan on doing the job. Look through it and pay particular attention to connection to the door, connection to the wall, and hanging the opener. So you can go out and get the other parts as you need. What we did is we had to go out and get extra bolts for this particular type door. I like carriage bolts right through the door, not lagged into it. If you're going with a very thin door, you're going to want a reinforcing bracket, which I'd contact the door manufacturer long before you plan the job and buy whatever reinforcing brackets they have, because inevitably on the lighter doors, it will break the top of the door, the opener. So make sure you have your manual, go through it. All the doors are a little different. We'll show you how to put this one in. And we're using, on this one, it's a belt drive instead of a chain drive or a screw drive. They're all good. The belt drive's a little bit quieter, and that's why we're installing it on this particular installation. When we laid out the opener, we left it on the styrofoam package just to keep it from getting scratched. We've got the openers here, which we won't need for a while. I left them in the packing. Our belt drive. And then I laid out the rest of the equipment on the floor so we could make sure we have everything. And then as we go through the installation process, we don't have to start searching for this bolt or that bolt. We can just look, we'll know where it is, and we can pull it up and really increase the speed at which you get this installed.